Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmate's Twin Flames Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will look into your person's true intentions as well as their next actions with you. But before we get started, we do want to thank you for all your comments and for subscribing to our channel and also for the super thanks you send to us. But most of all, we thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey. And if you're interested in looking at your personal journey, we've been doing private readings for over 30 years. There's a link in the description below and pinned to the top comment on how to get private readings with us. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. For today's pick a card reading, you may choose from 3 different cards with beautiful crystals on them that I can't really explain. Pile 1 is on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right. Pause the video if you need to before making your selection. The timestamps are below in the description and pinned to the top comment. So take a moment to relax and let's begin your journey today. I will see you in your readings. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we will ask Spirit what your person's true intentions are with you, as well as their next actions with you. So on the top row, we'll see their true intentions. And on the second row, we will ask what actions they are taking next. That's the plan. We know Spirit sometimes likes to reverse it, but we will figure this out together. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. So please just take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this pile 1 and see what your person's true intentions are. For pile 1, what are their person's true intentions? We have the Ace of Swords. See what else here for pile 1. What are pile 1's person's true intentions? We have the Knight of Swords, so that's air signs. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. If you, your person, have Sun, Moon, Rising in Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, that can be a place of validation for you. It does not have to be for this selection to work for you. What else for pile 1? This is the 7 of Cups. Let's see what else for pile 1. What are their person's true intentions for pile 1? Pile 1's person's true intentions. This is the Empress. The Empress is ruled by Venus. What else for pile 1? Therefore, we have 2 here. Let's see what else for pile 1. Their person's true intentions. This is the Hanged Man, the Hanging Man, the Hanged One. Okay, so that's Pisces energy. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Pisces for you or your person. That can also be a place of validation for you. Now, this is telling us that your person's intentions, especially with this Empress card being here, is that their intention is to really have a long-term partnership, long-term relationship with you that can or may not involve having a family, combining your families, planning a family, starting a family. The Empress is very much the card of motherhood, but it's also the card of long-term relationships, marriage, engagement. So I do feel that your person's intention is to get to this place. That's their intention, okay? Even though you may not even be together right now, even if you're separated, even if it's no contact, if you're dating or you're in a relationship with this person as well, all of this applies here. Now, what's interesting is the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. Well, the 7 of Cups as well. The 7 of Cups is a card of fantasy. It's also a card of needing to make choices, but having a little bit of clouded judgment about those choices, about which choice am I going to make? Which direction am I going to go? What am I going to do about this connection to this person? But the Ace of Swords started this reading for you guys. And the Ace of Swords it comes up out of the clouds, right? It's not in the clouds. The Ace of Swords is about having clarity, being able to see things clearly. It's about making a decision. The Ace of Swords is about a decision, but it's also about having a breakthrough, having an epiphany. So while the Seven of Cups does give us this sense of some clouded judgment, we can see some clouds around the cups there. The Ace of Swords tells us that all of the clouds are gone. They're being blown away because the Ace of Swords is about a decision. Now, the reason they can be blown away is because of this Hangman here. The Hangman is about things have been in a place, or they are in a place of no contact, no movement, nothing's shifting, nothing's changing. Things are kind of like stuck. Perhaps they're at a stalemate between the two of you. But the Hangman is also about seeing things from a different perspective. Again, being able to see things clearly, having an epiphany, as we talked about with the Ace of Swords. But the Hangman is also about someone who is willing to make compromises. Okay, they're willing to compromise. They're willing to make changes. They're willing to meet you halfway. So their intention, your person's intention, is to start making more compromises with you, be willing to meet you halfway, be an equal contributor to your connection, an equal contributor to your relationship, okay? Especially because we have this Empress card here, and their intention is, again, to take this long term, to have longevity with you, okay? They may not have acted on it yet, but that is their intention. But they're getting to that place where they're going to be able to take action. The Ace of Swords is also a card of action, but so is this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who takes action. And when they're ready to take that action, they will take it quickly. They will just zoom in, create a bunch of change like the Tasmanian devil, okay? So if things have been stuck with this Hangman card, if you're in a stalemate or a place of no movement, things are going to shift and change because we have this Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can also be someone who is not really emotionally expressive, and perhaps your person has not been emotionally expressive, or if you're separated from one another, perhaps there has not been any communication with you in no contact situations, okay? The Ace of Swords is the initiation of communication, and the Knight of Swords is telling us as well that there is communication coming from your person, even for those of you who have been in no contact situations for a while. But the Knight of Swords is also someone who takes action. They will be decisive. Once this decision is made, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of decision here, that they will start coming for you, coming towards you once that decision is made, once they've taken their intention further and actually applied it into action. Okay, so their intention is to communicate with you if they've been non-communicative. Their intention is to make a decision about where they want to take their relationship. And I do feel for some of you, their intention is to create a long-term relationship with you, the two of you coming together into a union. Now we're going to look at their next actions. So for pile 2, what are pile 2's person's next actions? What are pile 2's person's next actions? Let's see, pile 2's person, what are their next actions? This is the 10 of coins, the 10 of pentacles. What are their next actions for pile 1? What are pile 1's person's next actions? This is the 9 of pentacles. What are pile 1's person's next actions for pile 1? Their person's next actions. This is the 4 of wands. For pile 1, their person's next actions. This is the King of Wands, so that is fire energy, so sun, moon, rising in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. That can also be a place of validation for you. One more card for pile 1, their person's next actions. And this is the 7 of Cups. Again, so I do feel your person recognizes that they need to make some decisions. they have to make some choices here. And with the Seven of Cups being there twice, I do feel that the decision is something that is coming. Now, we'll just move these around a little bit to make it. So this Ten of Pentacles, this Ten of Coins, especially with it being next to the Nine of Coins, perhaps for some of you, your person feels they need to have greater financial security and stability beneath themselves before they can truly present themselves to you as a romantic partner, okay? That please just take what resonates and let the rest go. But also this Ten of Pentacles is about someone who wants to have stability, who wants to have longevity in a relationship. This is someone who wants to plan a future, build a future, sees a future. Now, I do feel for some of you with this Nine of Pentacles being here, perhaps your person is being a little distant right now because they are focused on work, they are focused on job. And as I said, I feel like they're trying to build a greater financial base beneath themselves because they feel like they want to have something to present to you or something on which to build this relationship moving forward. Okay? But it can also be someone who is very independent, and perhaps your person is feeling the need to be independent at the moment. So for those of you who are in situations where you are separated or no contact with your person, perhaps your person is just really feeling the need to be independent right now, okay? But again, we've got the decision, and see, this one shows it better, the clouds, all the clouds. The rainbow, though, that's a symbol of hope. So your person has to clear out this cloudy thought processes and these cloudy judgments, which they're going to do to be able to reach the decision. Now, this King of Wands, this is someone who's going to take action. The King of Wands, once they figured out what they want, they will take action and they will move heaven and earth to get to what they want, okay? So making a decision, getting to this place where really taking action. The King of Wands also recognizes that the two of you have a very strong passion between you. Also present with that Empress card, there's really good intimacy between the two of you, perhaps more sexual intimacy for some of you than emotional intimacy, because we do have that Knight of Swords here on the top row. But this is really what says it all. Well, and the Empress and this Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of a couple that's coming into union, okay? So your person is going to present themselves as a romantic partner and want to take this connection and take this relationship further. Now, the thing is, that may not be their exact next actions, of course, okay? But the action is there to make a decision about what they're going to do with this connection and with this relationship, and then take the action with you to say, let's take this relationship further, we'll take to the next steps, whatever that is for you, whether it's going to be exclusive or planning on moving in together, building a home together, perhaps with this 9 and 10 of Pentacles, 9 and 10 of Coins being here. Perhaps it's establishing a family or planning a family or combining your families. The point is, your person's actions are going to be that they want to take this connection to the next steps, to the next level, whatever that level is for you. You're all in different situations. You're all in different scenarios. So please just take what resonates and let the rest go. But this is very much about your person figuring out what they want, figuring out what they're going to do, and then doing it. King of Wands, lots of fire. It's fire of fire. All the kings are fire because it's activation. And activation is someone who is taking action. So this is fire of fire. All that fire energy coming at you, whoosh, when this decision has been made, okay? But this is about wanting to establish something that has longevity. And I do feel for some of you that will definitely be the case. We just have to get past these 7 of Cups that are about them having to make a choice. And perhaps they have to consider different things in creating this choice or making this choice, but they will no longer have this clouded judgment. They will be able to see clearly, okay? Isn't that a song? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone, but the clouds really is more appropriate here. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. Their person's intentions and actions. This is very much like the Fool card in the Tarot. And this is about wanting to create a fresh start. It's wanting to create a new beginning. It's also wanting to make a decision about which direction they are going to go. So your person, very much, again, and if you look very closely, well, you can't really see them, but all of these are Fool cards from the different decks of this artist. But so this is very much about them wanting to create a fresh start, new beginning for those of you who are separated or apart from your person. And for those of you who are in a relationship or dating, this is about them wanting to take next steps and figuring out what those next steps in your connection and in your relationship are going to be, okay? So all of this, so much of this reading is about them making a decision, but then taking action on that decision. Let's see what else we get for pile 1. Their person's intentions and next actions. Riding the cosmic wave. Riding the cosmic wave. That is very much about listening to their intuition, listening to the universe, listening to their guidance, inner guidance, spiritual guidance. This is about them getting signs and synchronicities from the universe. So perhaps if you are not together or you're separated or no contact, the universe is slamming your person with signs, different synchronicities, seeing your name, hearing your song, smelling them, smelling something that reminds them of you. That's what riding this cosmic wave is about. So I do feel that whether you're together with your person now or you're separated from your person now, the universe is sending them messages, hints, signs, some of them big glaring signs that it's time to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that level is for you and your person. So let me grab some more cards here. So let's see what else we get here for pile 1. Their person's next actions and intentions. Truth. So perhaps again, the Ace is interesting, so interesting. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, okay? So your person again is going to be able to see the truth, the reality of everything that's going on in your connection. And perhaps they need to see some reality about themselves as well, especially if they were emotionally distant or had not really been fully expressive of themselves or of their feelings or of their emotions, or they hid from them or they were scared of them or feared them, which is what created a disconnect for you, for those of you who are in a disconnect from your person right now. So your person is getting a heavy dose of truth to be able to see the reality of what's going on here in this connection, to allow them to be more emotionally expressive, as comes with this Empress card and with this Four of Wands, okay? So they're going to be able to see the truth of what's happening or what has happened and what needs to change, and be able to act on that. Happiness. See, this Four of Wands is very much about happiness. It's about a happy, harmonious, balanced connection that can go long term. And perhaps your person needs to find their own inner happiness. And this Bluebird Spirit, this happiness card, is very much a card of celebration. Like this Four of Wands. This Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It's about families coming together to celebrate an engagement, perhaps announcing an engagement, perhaps announcing moving in together, or birth of a child, or actually a ceremony itself, a wedding ceremony, a commitment ceremony, something of that nature, okay? So this happiness card is also very much a card of celebration. It's a card of joy. And so your person's going to be presenting themselves to you as a happier person coming up, okay? That is the action they're taking. They want to restore some sort of balance and harmony to your connection if it has not been there. So let's see what else we get for pile 1, their person's true intentions and next actions. Power, full moon, the power of the full moon. So perhaps your person has felt disempowered by their inability to make changes or an inability to make a decision because they've been stuck by this hangman and some of this clouded thoughts and clouded judgment. This card, this power card, is very much about this King of Wands. This is power in raw form. The King of Wands is all about power. It's all about fire, all about power. So your person is going to find within themselves the power that they need to either shift and change their mindset, their thinking, to be able to see things more clearly, and to be able to find where they need to compromise with you and make sacrifices to ensure that your connection moves forward. Let's see what else for pile 1, their person's actions and intentions. This says peace, peace. And perhaps once they make that decision about what they're going to do concerning your connection, that will give them a sense of peace, balance, and harmony, okay? And perhaps that will also bring peace, balance, and harmony to you as well, pile 1 people, especially if things have been difficult between you and your person, or you've been having challenges with one another, obstacles, or if you are in a place of no contact or separation with your person right now. So now I'm going to use some message cards. This is our deck, Twin Flame Soul Messages. This does not have to be a twin flame connection for these cards to work for you. I realize that many of you who watch this channel are in twin flame or soulmate connections, okay, because I read all your comments. So let's see. It's just really important with these messages that you take what resonates and let the rest go. These may apply more to people who are in separation, but it does not have to be in no contact or separation situations. So let's see what we get here for pile 1. What pile 1's person's actions and intentions. It's not you. I just have commitment issues. This 4 of Wands and this King of Wands and this Empress card and that 10 of Pentacles, very much about commitment. So perhaps your person needs to be able to see things from this different perspective and work through their commitment issues. So I do feel that that's what they're saying their actions are. They've had commitment issues and they are working through those, or they recognize they need to work through those. They know they need to work through those, okay? I wish I was as strong as you. You are my rock. And I do feel for many of you, you are the glue that holds your connection or your relationship together from time to time. This is about your person, though, finding their power and embracing the energy of this King of Wands. What else for pile 1? Let's see what else we get here. This says, I struggle with communication, and perhaps they have struggled with communication in the past, or they're not communicating with you at all if they're ghosting or if they've abandoned, okay? But this Ace of Swords and this Knight of Swords is about communication. So I do feel you're going to be getting communication from your person if you are in separation right now, especially with that King of Wands. That King of Wands takes action. They don't just sit around, they take action. I want us to build our empires even in separation. And the Empress very much can be someone who does build their empire, someone who's a leader, someone who's a good business person. And so is the King of Wands. So if you are in separation from your person, they are saying that you should continue moving forward with your success and your life and your career and your profession. Let's see what else we get here for pile 1. What are their person's actions and intentions? Well, I feel so much passion when I think of you. I want to make love to you. Okay, that's very much King of Wands energy, though. It is. And so for those of you who are with your person, and you're asking about their intentions with you, well, get ready, because it's like, woohoo! I feel like there's some fun times coming here with that card coming up. But I also feel for those of you who are in separation from your person or there's no contact, I do feel that they do think about you in that way a lot, especially because we got this Seven of Cups twice. The Seven of Cups can be a card of fantasy, them fantasizing about you, fantasizing about the passion that exists between the two of you, especially with that Empress card being there, which can be a card of, well, sexuality, fertility, but also with this King of Wands, who is someone who does have a very strong, passionate nature, okay? So I do feel your person's intentions are to make a decision about which direction they're going to take this connection between the two of you. If things have been stuck here with your person, a shift and change is coming, because they're going to have an epiphany. They're going to gain clarity. The universe is sending them signs and signals, and I feel some of them are being slammed. They really think about where to take this connection. And we have cards here that indicate that they want to take it long term with you. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Wands, we've got the Empress, which are all cards of long-term partnership, long-term commitment. I do feel for some of you, though, your person is very focused on their job, their work, their career just now, or perhaps you are, okay? But their intention is to take this connection and this relationship further. This is your reading for today, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we would like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 2. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we will ask Spirit what your person's true intentions are, as well as their next actions with you. So on the top row, we will ask Spirit their true intentions. And on the second row, we will ask what actions they are taking next. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios. So please take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into your reading, Pile 2, and see what Pile 2's person's true intentions are. For Pile 2, their person's true intentions. This is the Chariot. So that is Cancer energy. So if you or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising in Cancer, that can be a place of validation. It does not have to be for this selection to work. This is the Knight of Cups. So that's the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising for you or your person. What else for Pile 2, their person's true intentions? This is the Hierophant. So that is Taurus energy. What else? What else for Pile 2? Oh my gosh, these cards are so big. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true intentions. This is the Nine of Cups. What else for Pile 2? Their person's true intentions. This is the Knight of Wands. So that is fire signs. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That can be a place of validation for you. So your person's intentions here are fairly clear, okay? I really feel their intention is to take this relationship to the next level, to the next steps, whatever that next level is for you, whether it's being exclusive or getting into a relationship or planning a future, getting engaged, maybe starting planning a family, whatever that is for you. You're all in different situations, so please just take what resonates from this reading and let the rest go. Now, the Chariot is very much about forward movement. It's about moving things along, taking things further. Their intention is to take things further between the two of you. But this Knight of Cups tells us that this is someone who wants to present themselves as a romantic partner. Now, the Knight of Cups thinks about love a lot. The Knight of Cups thinks about romance. They think about expressing their emotions. They think about expressing their feelings, and perhaps sometimes they do express their feelings, okay? But sometimes the Knight of Cups can be someone who is a little emotionally immature. So with that energy, you may see someone kind of zoom forward really quick and then put on the brakes a little bit, then zoom forward again and kind of back off a little bit. So that's just something to bear in mind. The Knight of Cups, though, is someone who wants to be in love. They chase romance sometimes. They can really present themselves as a very strong romantic partner, very strong romantic candidate. And they think about you a lot. They think about the loving aspects of you. Now, this Knight of Wands, though, while the Knight of Cups is thinking about romance and love, the Knight of Wands is thinking about woo-woo. Let's have a good time. The Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate. So perhaps your person is really, their intentions are to have a very passionate connection with you. But this Knight of Wands is also someone who's going to take action. They're going to move things when the time is ready to move them, okay? The Hierophant here, this is a card of faith. So, but it's also a card of tradition and traditional relationships. So your person's intention is to have a traditional relationship with you, whatever that looks like to you. For some, it may just be moving in together. It may be buying a home together. It could be planning a future together, either getting engaged or getting married. The Hierophant is about tradition. Now, everybody has different traditions, different backgrounds, so whatever that tradition is for you. But the Hierophant is also about faith. So what I want to say here is, for those of you who are perhaps in situations where your person is not currently present, if they're ghosting or if they've abandoned or if you're in separation, and I know that a lot of you that watch this channel are in those situations, okay, which is why I'm bringing it up. This is saying to have faith. Have faith. Have faith in your connection. Have faith in yourself and have faith in the universe, because that same cosmic force that brought you together to begin with, because it must have felt very unusual for some of you when you met this person, like it felt like the earth was shifting, or you felt like these intense butterflies in your stomach, or you felt like it was a woo-woo moment where everything felt really unusual. And that's because the same cosmic force that brought you together, but that would be the cosmic force that brought you together, because there is a purpose to this connection. If you're apart from one another, if you're separated from one another, or even if you're together, there's a cosmic reason for this connection. This is saying to have faith in that cosmic force. Have faith in the universe that things are going to unfold the way that they need to. Now, this Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. Okay, so right now this is saying for you, pile 2 people. Throw that wish out to the universe, whatever your wish is for this connection with your person. The universe, see those stars coming down to this head here. The universe is listening. Throw your wish out to the universe. So I do feel your person's intention is to take this relationship to the next level, whatever that next level is for you. Again, it could be being exclusive, it could be getting engaged, it could be moving in together, it could be a reunion, it could be coming back together. So now we're going to look at your person's next actions. So for pile 2, what is pile 2's person's next actions with them? What actions is pile 2's person taking? What actions for pile 2's person? This is the 7 of Swords. What else for pile 2? Their person's actions. This is the 3 of Cups. What else for pile 2? Their person's next actions. Well, this is the Star. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. The star is Aquarius energy, so sun, moon, rising in Aquarius for you or your person. That can be a place of validation for you. Pile 2, what else for pile 2? Their person's next actions. This is the Page of Wands. What else for pile 2? Their person's next actions. And the Knight of Wands. Again, 2 Knights of Wands. So, your person is going to ask you on a date, take you on a date. That's very much what this 3 of Cups is, okay? I do feel for some of you, they're going to reach out. They will ask you out for coffee, drink, dinner, whatever, as the case may be. This is very much a card of celebration. It's a card of spending time together, quality time together, having a good time. So perhaps a date, perhaps even something more than a date. Perhaps it's just an opportunity for the 2 of you to come together, socialize, and talk with one another. Now, the 7 of Swords, you know, this can be a card of deception. It can be a card of someone who's being sneaky, but it is also a card of someone who is making a plan. It's a card of plans and schemes. It's a card of putting a plan in place. But it can also be a plan that is going to take a little bit of time to unfold. Morgana! Morgana! So this is also a card of someone who could be playing the long game. So this is something that's going to take a little bit of time to unfold. We also see that here with the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is someone who wants to establish something long-term, okay? But it's something that does not move quickly. It's something that is going to take some more time for things to start happening, for things to start clicking, for things to start coming together. But this Knight of Wands, this Page of Wands, and this other Knight of Wands, this is someone who wants to have an adventure. So perhaps, for some of you, your person's next actions, along with this 3 of Cups, is to have an adventure together, spend some time together, do something fun. Perhaps it's taking a trip, going somewhere exciting, doing something adventurous, okay, together, and enjoying one another's company, okay? But this Star card is really the beauty of this reading. And I do feel for some of you, your person may need to heal past stuff, heal from past relationships, heal past traumas that they need to face head on, do the inner work, and grow and evolve spiritually. And with this Star card being here, right smack dab in the middle of this reading, I do feel for some of you that is the actions that your person is taking. They need to heal. Now, the Star card, it also tells us that there's a very strong spiritual connection between you and your person. So for some of you, this could be a soulmate connection. It could be a twin flame connection. But the Star card is also a card of hope. They see you as the ideal person for them, which is why they want to establish some traditional relationship with you. That's their intention. They want to move this along. They see you as the ideal for them. Now, with this 2 Knight of Wands being here, when your person is ready to take action, they will start taking action quickly. So even though they may be playing the long game and things may not be unfolding quickly between the 2 of you as you might wish or hope, okay? And I understand that sometimes it can be very frustrating, having to be patient and waiting for things to happen. But this is what's interesting here. This is a card of movement. The Chariot is a card of things starting to progress, things starting to move. And so is this Knight of Wands, and it is here twice. So things will start to move. Things will start to change once they have made that choice about where they're taking this connection and what they're doing with it, okay? But very much, I do feel for some of you, your person needs to heal. And that also can be here with the 7 of Swords because they haven't dealt with or addressed or healed issues from past relationships, people before you, and they may be dragging that baggage around with them. In order for this to really blossom and become this really strong potential that it has here for the two of you, they need to let that go. They need to heal it. They need to work with it. They need to resolve it. So let's grab some more cards here for pile 2. What are their person's intentions and actions for pile 2? This is the card about looking to the past and looking to the future. So what this tells us is, perhaps for some of you, the book that you've had so far written with your person, that book is finished. But in the future, it tells us that there is a new book, a new chapter. You're going to be writing this story together with your person. This card is very much about leaving the past in the past and creating a fresh start, creating a new beginning between the two of you. So for those of you who are separated from your person, they're ghosting, they've abandoned, you're not together anymore, this is an opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning with them, if that is your wish. And it's also very much about living in the moment. So by saying that, I mean, try not to dwell too much on the past that was there between you. That's finished. That part of the story is really reached a conclusion. As you can see here with this book, it's got a key to it. So that part of your story, here is over. But there is this opportunity for a new book. See how that one looks like it's the end and this one is fresh, and you can start writing in it. You can write your story with one another together. This is an opportunity for a fresh start. This is an opportunity for a new beginning with your person. So, but try not to dwell too much on the past, because that can create sadness, depression. It can even create fear, because if you're living in a place of fear that this is never going to work, your person's never going to return, you can actually create that reality for yourself. Remember in the beginning, I said to have faith. Have faith. Have faith in the universe, your angels, your guides, your people, yourself, and your person. See what else we get for pile 2. Your person's actions and intentions for pile 2. Heart fire. Their heart is on fire. Their heart is on fire for you. They may not have been expressive of themselves, their feelings, their emotions with you in the past, but I do feel, especially because we have this Knight of Cups here, they will be more expressive of their feelings and of their emotions with you. This card, this card is also a card of passion. This heart fire is also a card of passion. And there is so much passion in there is so much passion in this reading, especially with the Knight of Wands being here twice and this Page of Wands. There's so much passion in this reading that it's almost overwhelming. So, but this is also about, for you, pile 2 people. What are you passionate about besides your person, obviously? Where is your passion? What do you have passion for external to your situation with your person? Find that passion again, is what this is calling you to do. Find that passion. Find something that you're passionate about. Explore it. Learn something new. Do something exciting. Okay? If things aren't moving along with you and your person, or if you're separated from your person, this is saying to take some power back for yourself and find something you're very passionate about and enjoy it and do it. Perhaps you want to do it by yourself, do it with friends, do something fun and exciting for yourself. Focus on you for now. So let's see what else we get here for pile 2. What are their person's actions and intentions? Grace, wise woman of the grove. Perhaps they're going to find as well their own inner wisdom, their own inner grace. They do think that you are very wise. They do think that you are very graceful. But this is about them finding their own inner wisdom. They're going to listen to the people upstairs. They're going to get insight and guidance from the universe as well. So let's see. For pile 2, their person's true intentions and next actions. Well, beauty, they do feel that you are beautiful, and that is really evident here with some of the other cards we have. Remember earlier with when I pulled the star, I said that your person sees that you are the ideal for them. They're so attracted to you. They find you beautiful. They find you graceful. They find you to be someone who they really feel a very strong connection to intuitively as well. But they have there's lots of passionate thoughts as well here. But this is also about your internal beauty, the nature of who you are. Okay? So let's see what else we get here for pile 2, their person's next actions and intentions. This says assessing. So they are assessing, and that makes sense. They're trying to figure things out. They're trying to sort things through. They're trying to figure out how they're going to do what they're going to do. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do. And once they do, they will take action. So if things have been stuck, if things seem to be taking a long time, they are assessing the situation and figuring out their actions. But once they figured out what those actions are, they will move at lightning speed. You've got the Knight of Wands here twice. They are going to move things along with all that fire energy. So let's see what else we get here for pile 2. This is the unexpected, okay? Now, this card about the unexpected, it's very much about things coming at you out of nowhere, things coming at you out of the blue. So, for instance, if things have been stuck or you feel like things have been stuck, this is actually saying that all of a sudden, boom, things are going to shift, things are going to change. And this fell right on top of these 2 knights here that are going to take action and start moving things forward between the 2 of you. So, if you're frustrated that things have been in a place of stagnation between you and your person, if you're dating or in a relationship, or if you are in separation from your person, or if they're ghosting, as the case may be, I do feel that with this unexpected here, it's saying something unexpected is coming. Something is going to come at you out of nowhere. This Knight of Cups as well is someone who is going to communicate. There is going to be communication for many of you who are watching if you have not heard from your person in a while or if they have been ghosting, okay? So now I'm going to use these message cards. These message cards, they will not apply to everyone. These are our message cards. I'll put a link in the description and pin to the top comment on how you can purchase these if you're interested. It does not have to be twin flame connection for these messages to work. That's just what we called it. So these message cards, they may work better for those of you who are currently separated from your person. So, but it doesn't have to be that way for these message cards to work. It's just really important that you take what resonates and let the rest go. I was wearing masks to protect myself. So perhaps your person has been wearing a mask, or they were wearing a mask. They're saying I was wearing masks to protect myself, okay? So this is telling us your person's going to be more authentic with you. Their action and intention is to be more authentic, okay? So let's see what else for pile 2. I know we have unfinished business to take care of. Yes. There's more to this connection. We see a fresh start. We see a new beginning there. We see a future. We see a potential future here from your person. What else for pile 2? What else for pile 2 here? What else for pile 2? I wish I was as strong as you. You are my rock. Okay. Again, take what resonates and let the rest go. What else for pile 2? I just can't stop loving you. And I do feel that 9 of Cups, they do feel that if, and we've got the star here too, if they were to throw a wish out to the universe about the ideal partner for them, with this 9 of Cups being here and the star being here, that would be you, pile 2 people, okay? That would be you. I will come back to you one day and I will fight for this love. Yes, especially with those two Knight of Wands being there, they will fight for that love. Okay, they will fight for your love. If you're separated from your person, there's still this opportunity for this to come together. So your person's intentions and actions are to take this connection and take this relationship further. They do foresee a potential future with you, Pile 2 people. We get that from this Hierophant, because the Hierophant is someone who wants a traditional relationship. It shows they want to present themselves to you as a romantic partner. In terms of their actions, I do feel that there's going to be an invitation to a social engagement coming up soon, whether that's going for coffee, drink, or something a little bit bigger than that. I also feel they want to have adventure. So perhaps they're considering taking a trip with you. Perhaps they're planning a trip, the two of you going somewhere, enjoying one another's company, spending some quality time together. They do see you as an ideal for them. And for those of you who are in separation, there is this opportunity for a fresh start, new beginning. But the big thing here is expect the unexpected. Things are going to change. Things are going to shift. We have all of this fire energy here, as well as expect the unexpected. This is your reading for today, Pile 2. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the first comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. I'll see you over in reading 3. Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we will ask Spirit what your person's true intentions are, as well as their next actions. So on the top row, we will ask their true intentions. And on the second row, we will see what actions they are taking. That's the plan. Sometimes the universe or spirit will flip it around on us, but we will figure this out together. Please remember, this is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will resonate with everyone watching today. You're all in different situations, different scenarios. So please take in what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. So let's get right into this Pile 3. What are Pile 3's persons' true intentions with them? True intentions for Pile 3. Their person's true intentions for Pile 3. This is the King of Swords. That is air signs. So Sun, Moon, Rising in Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra for you or your person. That can be a place of validation for you. What else for Pile 3, their person's true intentions? This is the 8 of Wands. What else for Pile 3, their person's true intentions? This is Justice, so that's Libra energy, but we already have that covered with the King of Swords. What else for Pile 3? Your person's true intentions for Pile 3. This is Strength. That's Leo energy. Sun, Moon, Rising in Leo. What else for Pile 3? What else for Pile 3? Pile 3's person's true intentions. And this is the Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay, Pile 3. I do feel for some of you, now, not all of you watching are in situations where you're in separation from your person or there's no contact. However, I do know that a lot of the people who watch this channel are in situations of no contact, no communication with their person. And that is not the nature of this reading, but this does say that for those of you who are perhaps separated from your person or in situations of no contact, with this 8 of Wands being here, this is about them communicating. So their intention is to communicate. They do want to communicate with you, okay? And this Justice card is very much about restoring balance to the connection, restoring harmony to the connection. But the Justice card as well tells us that the story that you have with your person is not finished. It's not over. It's not done. Justice is about karma. So if your person has treated you unfairly or unjustly in your situation, in your relationship, whether you're together or apart, perhaps they're seeing and receiving some of the karma of those actions now as well. But also this can be, and this is how I really more so see it, that it is the karma of the life lessons and experiences that you both agree to have with one another for your own spiritual growth, your own spiritual evolution, awakening, and awareness. So there's more to your story with your person, whether you're together now, if you're dating in a relationship, or things are difficult, or you're in a place of no contact from your person, or they are running or ghosting you, okay? The story is not finished. That's what this tells us. Now, the King of Swords is someone who is, it's fire of air. So this is someone who will take action once they have made a decision about what they're going to do, okay? So they're thinking about communicating, they're thinking about taking action, they're thinking about restoring balance and harmony to the connection, and perhaps they know that there's more to your connection. Perhaps they know there's more to your story, okay? The Strength card, though, this tells us that there is a very strong connection between the two of you, and that infinity symbol does tell us that it is a spiritual connection, it's a spiritual relationship, it's a divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine connection between you and your person for some of you as a place of validation. It could be a soulmate, it could be a twin flame. But we get that as well with this Justice card. This Justice card as well, because remember I talked about the karma and your life lessons and the things that you agree to have and with one another, the things that you agree to go through with one another so that you can grow and evolve and have the experiences that you need to create your spiritual awakening and evolution. And if you're in a hard spot with your person, or they're ghosting you, or they're running you, or they blocked you, or whatever, you are going to be in a hard spot. And that is going to provide life lessons that you need for your own growth, for your own individual evolution and growth, okay? So, but this Ace of Wands, this tells us that your person does feel a very passionate connection with you. Also because it's next to this Strength card, which is also about passion. But it also tells us that they're going to take action. The Ace of Wands is about action. It is about making a decision here and then taking action on that decision. So that is their intentions. Okay, so now let's look at their next actions for pile 3. What is pile 3's person's next actions with them? What actions is pile 3's person taking? What actions is pile 3 person taking? Well, this is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a union of hearts. What else for pile 3? What else for pile 3? What is our person's actions? What actions is pile 3 person's taking? This is the Knight of Cups. This is someone who's going to present themselves as a romantic partner, but it's also the water signs. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. If you or your person have Sun, Moon, Rising in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that can also be a place of validation for you. What else for pile 3? Their person's actions. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's the Earth signs. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Let's see what else we have here. What else for pile 3? Their person's action. This is the Chariot. So that's Cancer energy. What else for pile 3? Their person's intentions and actions. And this is the Nine of Cups. So your person does want to establish a relationship with you, okay? And perhaps if they are MIA, perhaps if things are difficult between the two of you, perhaps you've had an argument, you've had a breakup, or you're in a break or separation, this person does want to establish a relationship with you. This is a union of hearts. It's two people coming together for a relationship, okay? Now, this Knight of Cups is someone who is going to present themselves as a romantic partner. The Knight of Cups is someone who thinks about love, expresses their feelings, expresses their emotions. They may not be fully mature when they do that, so it may be a little bit of a roller coaster ride, but this is something that they will do. They're not afraid of expressing themselves. They're not afraid of their emotions, okay? And with this Queen of Coins coming next to it, this Queen of Pentacles, their action is that they will establish a partnership with you. Now, this may not be their next actions, but this is what's coming. And with this Queen of Pentacles, though, this Queen of Coins, they're also wanting to have financial security and stability. So perhaps your person is really focused on their finances right now, their career, their job, their profession. Perhaps you are as well, Pile 3 people, focused on work, focused on your success, focused on your profession. They also see that there is a very strong, nurturing, grounded presence about you. And this is something that they're really attracted to. Okay, so actions, this is about someone who wants to build a long-term partnership, okay? This is what they want to do, and I do feel for some of you, this is the action they will take. It's just not going to be their next action, perhaps. This Queen of Pentacles also is someone, though, who has to be really, really sure about what they want and about what they're going to do. So it may take a little bit of time, which is interesting because right next to that, we have the Chariot. Right next to that, we have the Chariot, which is about forward movement. It's about progress. It's about things happening, things shifting and changing. And for the outcome, we have the Nine of Cups, which is about emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Cups, it's 9 cups full of love. Okay, it's also the wish card. So if you have a wish, Pile 3 people, about what you want in your life, in terms of your connection with this person or in terms of the relationship, although this could also be a promotion or a career change for you or your person. Throw that wish out to the universe because this is your wish card. Okay, Pile 3? This is about you throwing your wishes out to the universe because they are listening. The universe is listening right now. There's a strong connection here between you and your person. We see that with this Strength card, with this Justice card. And although I said things may take a while for things to move because of this Queen of Pentacles being here, we do have cards of movement here with this 8 of Wands, very much about sudden and swift movement. The Chariot is also about sudden and swift movement, things starting to change, things starting to progress, things starting to get to the next place. And with that Ace of Wands as well, that also indicates that movement and change is happening. Let's see what else we get here for Pile 3, their person's actions and intentions. This card here, to me, this is very much about coming into union. You've got these 2 faces next to each other, and they're united by this individual mask in the middle there. But I also feel it's about taking off the masks and being authentic with one another, allowing each other to truly see into the depths of your heart, into the depths of your soul, and being expressive of yourselves with one another and of your emotions and your feelings. Now, this is very much what this Knight of Cups is capable of doing. That is the energy of the Knight of Cups. They want to present themselves as a romantic partner. And perhaps, especially with that King of Swords being there, perhaps your person hasn't really been authentic. Perhaps they really haven't been fully expressive of themselves or of their emotions. But this tells us that that is going to shift and change because this card is very much about revealing who you are to each other, especially because we have this 2 of Cups here about really being able to build this union of hearts here. Let's see what else for Pile 3, their person's true intentions and next actions. Distant shores. Distant shores. So I do feel for some of you here that your person does want to take a holiday. They want to take a trip. They want to take a vacation. They want to have an adventure. They want to do something fun together. Distant shores is very much about traveling together, doing something fun. This Chariot card can also be about travel, maybe taking a road trip, a weekend getaway, doing something fun. Perhaps for you, pile 3 people, you want to take a trip by yourself, with your friends, going somewhere different, having new experiences and having new adventures. And if you have the opportunity for that, perhaps this is encouraging you to take that journey, to take that trip, have that adventure. Let's see what else for pile 3. Their person's true intentions and next actions. Well, this says the masculine. So we already discussed this. I do feel that for many of you who are watching, who selected this pile, this is a divine masculine, divine feminine connection here. Soulmate connection, twin flame connection, divine counterpart connection. And I also feel that this is saying, for this divine masculine card, this is about your person starting to embody the energy of the divine masculine, not in the negative form of the divine masculine, but in the positive form of the divine masculine, okay? Especially because we have this mask here about taking the masks off and being authentic, being expressive of your emotions, being aware that there is spiritual growth and spiritual awakening that's happening here in this connection. So what else for pile 3? This is self-love. Now, perhaps your person needs to love themselves more. Perhaps they have been hurt in the past and they haven't really allowed themselves to love themselves, which can cause disharmony and disconnect in a connection and in a relationship. But this is well for you, pile 3 people. This distant shores, if you're wanting to take a holiday, wanting to take a vacation, love yourself enough to allow that to happen, okay? Also, this Queen of Coins, this Queen of Pentacles is someone who will make herself a priority, embody that energy of this Queen of Coins, and practice positive self-love, positive self-care, and put yourself first. If you don't take care of yourself and if you don't love yourself, it's just really hard to truly love someone else. Let's see what else for pile 3. What else for pile 3 here? Enlightenment. Fascinating. I do feel like both of you are possibly going through a period of spiritual growth and enlightenment. As we discussed, we've got a divine feminine, divine masculine, divine counterpart, soulmate twin flame connection here for many of you who selected this pile. And earlier we got that to the masculine here, the lunar god. So I do feel that this is saying that your person is going through some sort of change, some sort of metamorphosis where they are becoming more spiritually aware and spiritually awakened. And that is something that really needs to happen for this connection, especially for those of you who are in soulmate or twin flame connections. That's something that really needs to happen between the two of you for this connection to move forward. So let's see what else we get here for pile 3. See about their person's intentions and actions. Wise woman of the grove. That is about grace. Perhaps they are also attaining more wisdom. They do see that you're wise. They see that you are graceful. They see that you are wise. They see that you have this inner strength and inner courage about you. They see that you're beautiful or attractive, as the case may be. Perhaps they are listening to their own inner voice. Perhaps they're listening to their own inner wisdom, which is causing them to be able to embrace this divine masculine within themselves, be more authentic, and reach that place where they are going through a spiritual awakening. Now I'm going to use some message cards. This is our deck. There's a link in the description if you'd like to purchase this deck. It does say Twin Flame Soul Messages. It doesn't have to be. That's just what we called it. But it's important with these message cards that you take what resonates and let the rest go. These message cards will not apply to everyone. Many of them are for people who are separated from their person or in no contact situations. Not all of them are, but so it's really important that you just take from these message cards what resonates and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what else we get here for pile 3. I want you more than anything in this world, but I'm scared to take this leap of faith with you. That is changing, that is shifting, and that is evolving. Pile 3 people, okay? That is shifting and changing. They're finding their inner wisdom. They're finding their growth. They're going through an awakening. This is shifting and changing. I was hiding my true feelings, and that very well may be for some of you. Perhaps they were hiding their true feelings. The King of Swords is someone who is very good at that. But this Knight of Cups is someone who is, well, they wear their emotions on their sleeve. So they're going to be expressing themselves. They're not going to hide their feelings or hide their vulnerability anymore coming up. Okay, what else here for pile 3? I'm not used to being loved. So perhaps your person has had difficulties in the past. Perhaps it comes from childhood. Perhaps they were abandoned by their parents, or not physically, although I'm sure some physically may have been abandoned by their parents, but just like, sort of like just an emotional detachment from their parents. Perhaps they have abandonment issues and they're not used to being loved. And that could be why they have been wearing a mask, but that mask is coming off. Let's see what else for pile 3. I just can't stop loving you. Let's see what else for pile 3. Let's see what else for pile 3. I'm constantly being reminded of you. You are always on my mind. So perhaps the universe is sending your person signs and synchronicities, trying to get them to give them that gentle nudge, kick in the booty to get things moving and grooving here between the two of you, okay? So signs and synchronicities from the universe, perhaps they're seeing your name, perhaps they're seeing your initials wherever they go, perhaps they're hearing your favorite song, perhaps they are seeing your name on billboards, your name on license plates, or your initials on license plates. Lots of universal reminders are coming at them. And so they're constantly being reminded of you. And I do feel that even when they go to bed, they're thinking about you, hoping in some ways that they can dream at you, especially for those of you who are in separation. Again, with these message cards, please take what resonates and let the rest go. So your person's true intentions and next actions, they do want to rebalance the connection between the two of you. If you haven't heard from your person, with that 8 of Wands being there, it does tell us that there is communication probably coming from your person soon, because they want to rebalance the connection between the two of you as well. Now, once this King of Swords energy has made a decision about what they're going to do, they're going to take action with that Ace of Wands there. This is about wanting to have a union with you, being able to express themselves, express their emotions, and be vulnerable with you. I do feel for some of you, there's an opportunity to travel to distant shores, but there is movement. Movement is coming in this connection between the two of you. I do feel for some of you, those of you in twin flame or soulmate connections, your person's intention and action is to start embodying the more positive aspects of the divine masculine as they attain and find their spiritual awakening in this spiritual counterpart connection. This is your reading for today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching and allowing us to be part of your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the description and pinned to the top comment. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching today. Have a great day, everyone.